Hello! Today in class we are going to solve an inequality. In solving this inequality, we're going to use the distributive property. Let's write down this inequality. 3 minus 2 in parenthesis b minus 1 is greater than 8 plus b. In order to solve this inequality, we have to open the brackets. To do this, we multiply minus 2 by b. Minus 2 times minus 1. As a result, we have 3 minus 2 multiplied by b minus 2 times minus 1. That's more than 8 plus b. Now, with 3 minus 2b plus 2 is greater than 8 plus b. As a result of these transformations, we can move the sum ends to the left side and from the left side to the right side. The result is, in math, it's common to write variables in the left-hand side and all numbers in the right-hand side. Therefore, I will move b from the right side to the left side. The result is, notice that we have minus 2b's written down, so I write minus 2b's. Minus b is greater than 8. And now we're going to move 3 to the right side and move 2 to the right side. Will be written with opposite signs. The result is 8 minus 3 and minus 2. Minus 2 minus b is minus 3b. More than 8 minus 3 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. We can see that we need to divide by the quotient that's written next to the variables. And that coefficient is minus 3. Notice that you have to write down what number you're dividing by. Why? Because there's a rule in inequalities. When you divide by a positive number, the sign of the inequality doesn't change. But once you multiply or divide by a negative number, in this case, the sign of the inequality changes. And then we get b less than minus 1. This is the answer, but the answer is in the form of a numerical inequality. But we talked about the fact that this answer we can depict, show on a coordinate line. To do that, we're going to mark on the coordinate line. We're going to mark the point minus 1. And this point will be empty because the sign is strict. And all the numbers that are less than 1 will be on the left side. Notice that I'm showing you the numbers that are going to be less than minus 1. This can be labeled a little differently. You could show with an arrow that all the numbers to the left of minus 1 will be the solution to our inequality. Now let's write this answer in the form of a numerical interval. For this purpose, the following notation is used in mathematics. 8. b belongs from minus infinity to minus 1. We always write the answer from smaller to larger. If we are talking about a coordinate line, we will write our answer by moving from left to right. And now I'm going to show you another way to solve this inequality. In general, we will not change the method, but we will change the notation. Very often you ask a question. Let's write down this part. When we wrote down this inequality without parentheses, 3 minus 2b plus 2 is greater than 8 plus b. Very often you ask the question, can I move the variables to the right-hand side? Because very often you don't want to work with negative numbers. Let's move minus 2b's to the right side and move the numbers to the left side. So we end up with 3 plus 2 minus 8. More than b plus 2b. Notice I'm just moving the summons from the left side to the right side. The result is 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 minus 8 is minus 3 more than 3b. By the rule for solving inequalities, we must divide by the coefficient that is written next to the variable. And that coefficient is 3. I'll make a note that we divide all inequalities by 3. Minus 3 divided by 3 is minus 1. Greater than 3b divided by 3 is b. So we end up with an answer like this. And you may ask the question, but why is the answer is different? No, it's not different. In this case, we read b is less than minus 1. But if in this entry I read b is less than minus 1, we get the same answer. When solving inequalities, you have to apply the same rules we use when solving inequalities. Well, the algorithm for solving it does not change. And there's no difference whether you put the variables on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. You will still get the right answer. Next lesson, we will solve more inequalities. That's the end of our lesson for today. Goodbye. See you again.